This is William Tincup and Ryan Leary.
Yes, it is.
And we are at Indeed FutureWorks.
We are.
And we have Jerilyn and Kelsey on with us.
Not like the Kelsey brothers.
No, don't do that. Don't put the Swifties in this. Don't you do that. Would you do us a favor and introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Kelsey Christian. I am an HR business partner for Mustang Cat.
Okay. What does Mustang Cat do?
We are a heavy equipment dealership in Houston, Texas.
H-Town. All right. Okay.
Hold it down.
And Jerilyn?
Yes, I'm Jerilyn. I'm the employee communications manager, also at Mustang Cat.
And you're in Houston or are you up here?
In Houston, we are regionally located, so
Okay.
Southeast Texas. We cover the 35 counties around Houston.
Wow. Okay. That's cool. All right. You've been bombarded with topics and ideas and things for a week. You're probably tired, but definitely go to the State Fair.
It's over.
Is it over?
That's what I heard.
No.
But it starts tomorrow.
No.
Oh, I knew we were 2 days off.
Yes.
I thought we were 2 days delayed. We're 2 days before. That makes a lot more sense about the theme here, you know?
100%. 100%. So what resonates with you? We'll start with you, Kelsey. What theme kind of pops out and resonates with you?
So for me, it was definitely workplace well-being. We have a very interesting setup at Mustang Cat in that we care about a lot of things. It's not anything that we don't care about, but we could definitely put more importance on it. We don't do a great job of retaining people, and that's not because we don't care about them.
That's the industry.
Yep, it's just the nature of our business.
Right.
And so there's always ways that we're looking to be better. That hasn't been one of them yet, but hopefully once we get back and start blazing a trail, it will change.
And Jerilyn?
Yeah, I mean, we've been around for 70 years. So, you're turning a large ship in a new direction.
Right.
And so we've prioritized the digital recruiting space. We've got onboarded on the Glassdoor and Indeed digital spaces, and it's been super duper effective. And then trying to figure out how do we bring that external brand and make it authentic of who we are, but B, worth applying to. You know what I mean?
100%. Sounds like you have a communications background.
Yeah, who would have guessed?
A little bit. All right, I'm going to give you each a magic wand.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to ask you a question. If you had a magic wand, what you do, what is the one thing you would change about hiring and talent management? We'll go Kelsey first.
Yeah.
We'll put you on the
You
spot.
will.
Thank you.
Of course you will.
Yes. You gotta. It's magic wand. It's magic.
Anything.
You can
Create
do
your
anything.
spell and
Okay. My off-the-hip response is to really put more of a focus on the people and what they bring, not who they know, or even to some degree how they interview, because you're talking about putting people in a very stressful environment that is not normal for them.
Amen.
And the experiences that they have and the places that they've been should mean more than it often does.
And Jerilyn?
This is tough, and I think Kelsey really spoke to it, exactly what we're trying to hit, which is a candidate's or a job seeker's potential, and really taking the time to develop who they could be.
Right.
And they mentioned it a couple of times, but really recognizing that every person in your organization as an asset rather than a tool.
Wow. Print that. That's awesome.
Put that on a t-shirt.
That is a tattoo. Done.
T-shirt moment.
What's something that you've learned the last couple of days that you're going to take home and implement tomorrow or next week, etc. soon? And we're going to start with Jerilyn first.
Oh my gosh.
Kelsey was giving me the evil eye.
She was giving it the eye.
Yeah.
It's just the wand.
I've been married for 30 years. I know the eye. I got it.
Pick me.
I think that all of the things that we're talking about here, they're great in theory, but when they go unapplied, they're not going to help you. But at the end of the day, we are really affecting the bottom line here.
Right.
I mean, we're affecting finances, we're affecting costs and investments. And so this past year in particular for Mustang, we've spent a lot of money in investments. We've installed new leadership to help move these teams in the right direction.
Right.
We've spent a ton of money in real estate, gathering new facilities, upgrading facilities. We spent a lot of money in technology, but the workplace well-being and the people, we
Right.
have to invest there.
Just as important as all those other things.
Exactly. If not more important.
100%.
Right.
Sounds like you're building for the next 70 years.
I hope so.
Right. That's awesome.
Right.
All right.
I hate to disappoint you. My answer's not going to be much different. That was really our biggest takeaway.
She stole your answer. You're going with that?
Yeah. She
Right.
totally copied
Seriously?
my homework. No, we came with a really big group, and we were very fortunate that we got to divide and conquer, and we did get to focus on some of the workplace well-being topics. And I really think that that's something that is going to be a big challenge, but I think we're up for it. And
It
it's
can help
something.
you with churn.
And I think it's just taking, the next little step to get, hopefully pretty far down the road.
Yeah.
So y'all have been here all week. You've learned a lot, most of the week. Learned a lot. What is the mic drop moment for you? What's the one thing you heard that was just off the cuff?
You got to point to one of them and say their name.
Kelsey.
There you
We're
go.
gonna go
Dog.
Kelsey.
There you
I
go.
knew it.
I forgot we have two people here.
Yeah.
Just don't drop that mic, please.
Yeah, please.
I pulled the power cord
She does have the power cord
Yeah.
and the wand.
and the wand. She can do both.
I think for me, there was a big focus on focusing on skills first, which is something that we talk a lot about at work and want to implement. But for me, seeing a lot of the statistics of people in the United States who aren't considered for work because of their lack of degree or, just their
Incarceration.
their
Yeah, Fed. I think it's 72 million people have felonies.
And we do have programs installed at
Yeah.
Second
Mustang.
chance hiring.
We do
Yeah.
second chance
Oh, that's
recruiting.
cool.
It's very
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
I can't take credit for that. One of my colleagues, but it is a big issue. And for me, we knew it was an issue because we're already in that space, but seeing some of the actual statistics around it really kind of put it into a better perspective for me.
Awesome.
I would say mine's more, maybe it's not like a moment, but I think it's this consistent unity that we've seen in every single room that we walk into. It doesn't matter who's on stage, the message is consistent.
Right.
And you're really not going to be able to implement change if you're all running different races. And having that message really come from the top down, where that is the mission, that is the heart, that is the belief, and that is the goal, and that trickles down and affects every part of the organization. And so without that integral puzzle piece, you're going to be making different puzzles.
Right.
So that was just something. It's something that I think we don't see every single day. Not that we are not on mission, but I think in these particular capacities of putting the job seeker first,
Right.
and also super duper conscious of workplace well-being. So that's what I would say.
Anything shock or surprise you in the last few days? Jerilyn?
I would say accessibility to everyone that has been on stage. I think in the past, or in other conferences, workplaces, you'll go, they present, and then they're
gone.
right. They go back to
Yeah.
their green room, or they jumped on a plane to go
Right,
somewhere
right.
else. But we literally Kelsey and I both just had a conversation with one of the Glassdoor representatives that presented on stage, and it's like, we are raw. We are boots on the ground. This is what's happening. And he just took the time to have a conversation with us, give us some insights, give us direction. And it makes it feel like what we're hearing can actually become a reality because these people are accessible.
Let's talk perception. So you've been an Indeed customer for a while.
You're not going to ask Kelsey what shocked or surprised
Yeah,
you?
dang.
Dude,
We can have what shocked you.
a lot of hate. A lot of hate.
How
A lot of hate in your
beautiful the
heart.
weather was. Shocking.
Shocking.
That's
and
fair.
surprising.
That is
she's,
fair.
Yeah.
she's actually not lying.
No, no.
I'm really not. We drove through some pretty intense
Really?
looking clouds,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Oh.
it was just beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. I came out today with a sweatshirt.
Philly. We came from my house
Yeah.
in Arlington.
Summer's not in October.
And literally, he came out with like a sweater or a jacket, and I looked at him.
We call that a hoodie.
I said, "That's cute. That's nice."
Yeah, he did say that.
You're
It's
going to want
cute.
to put that out. Yeah. Anyhow, anything shock or surprise you from the last couple of days?
I don't want to frame this to say that we are not doing anything great. We definitely have a lot of areas that we heard a lot about today that we're winning at and we're already implementing. But in some of the areas that Jerilyn and I have already talked about, we do have a couple of areas that we're pretty far behind, much more so than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's good reflection, though. I like that. So perception of Indeed from yesteryear through the end of this event, how has that changed?
Jerilyn might be able to speak to this better because she does work closer with our Indeed team. I will say we do have a great team. I think it was pretty on par with my perception already because I know the support that they give us because they meet so often with our team. And again, just having the consistent messaging here throughout the entire conference, it was on par with what I expected.
Yeah, I'll just dive in here. So probably since July of 2022 is when we started actually using the platform. That's when I came from our marketing side and went over to human resources and started kind of acting as that account liaison. At that point, we were literally, our metrics were zero. They were literally non-existent.
Can't get worse.
You literally can't get worse.
Yeah.
So my
Only up
progress
from
has been
here.
unbelievable.
You've grown this so
Like
well.
400%. And they're like, oh, how did you do it?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I tripped
don't-
over the bar.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But from those initial conversations, I realized that I'm not dealing with another type of like account manager
Right,
who's
right.
getting in there trying to sell their agenda. And these people they have weekly conversations with me, and I laugh and I joke and I'm like, you guys, you come on here for therapy sessions, and they know that. And our team has changed over the course of the last 2 years, and that's been the most difficult part, seeing our guys and girls transition to different roles. But their resources, their attention to detail, their commitment to sharing and discovering who Mustang is at its core, and developing a strategy based off that has been so consistent. And I should have said this is my most shocking moment. I'm heartbroken that none of the people that we work with on a weekly basis are here. I was finally going to get to meet them, but they couldn't come. So yeah.
Multiple people have said and called out their account rep's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Speed
Well,
dial.
let me get on this. Joe White,
There you go.
Toja, Milton Davis. Shout out to Harry Scoble, Olivia, who's not there anymore.
It's like the Grammys
James
right
now. Oh my
Kalala. I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
That's too funny. So let's talk strategic thought leadership. What do you think about Indeed in that category as a strategic thought leader?
That's a hard question for somebody who is indeed challenged.
Well, what do you think about the content that you've been exposed to just in the last couple of days?
I think it's extremely thought-provoking, even for if a company were to come and already be winning in those areas, I think, which is not us, but even if we were, I think that it's good to be affirmed in those fields so that you're at least heading in the right direction that you should be.
Right.
And for us, at least for me, it was extremely informative and just really set a good direction, and I feel like I can be more intentional in my new role.
I love it.
Yeah, we use Indeed as a compass. They really guide our decisions moving forward. That's who they are. I think they're absolutely number one. They're super innovative. They're constantly looking for ways to get ahead of the game. I feel like our approach has been so incredibly proactive rather than reactive, and that's truly why we've seen so many differences between us and our competitors. We utilize these resources first, and we're seeing the advantages.
What's the one product or service you guys are using? that you just can't.
Oh, we're using
Go.
literally all of it. Literally all of it.
But
So
if,
much so.
if something was taken away, where would the revolt?
I would fall apart if they took sponsored jobs away.
Right.
I would
Okay.
fall apart. I would riot. I'm just kidding.
I think for me, we are already using smart sourcing. I have not been utilizing it as much as my colleagues, but I did not know about all of the AI features that are now included in that, and I am pretty excited to get in there and kind of dig around, because that's going to save a lot of time, and I'm excited to really give people the thumbs up or thumbs down and see who else pops up.
Those AI features, though, sincerely, they're always ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
And they have the teams and the infrastructure to go and get it done. It's not just ideas.
And the
It's-
data.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, if you're describing Indeed FutureWorks to a peer that's never been here, how do you do that?
I seriously would be concerned about their digital platform. I would be extremely concerned, and I would say if you think you've got it together and you don't have Indeed, baby, you don't got it together.
And Kelsey?
If I were to describe FutureWorks, I would say it's really just a collection of people coming from across the globe to learn about how to do things better or areas that they're winning. And I think that was pretty cool to hear from organizations that are much larger than ours, but who are finding ways to make big change in really large companies. And I think that that's really cool to see.
Just one other note too, and I don't say this flippantly, like this truly is a good representative who's on stage, who's in the crowd with you, of globally what's going on.
Right.
So you're trying to make educated decisions, you need tools like this.
I love it.